Hi, welcome to Turcome. Here is Turkey, Alanya. We are in Konaklı Market. It's starting from here all the way until end of the street. Whatever you need. Do you need shoes? Do you need textiles? Do you need bags? Do you need wallet? Everything in the market. People from everywhere in the world coming and visiting this market. I mean, whenever they come here for holiday for 1 week or 2 weeks, definitely they come across these kind of markets. So it's good to see best prices, and you can even choose. You can some of the places have even tasting rooms, so you can taste the clothes as well. But most of them no. This one is actually special one. The shirt is textile. It's Şile bezi. It's called from town called Şile. They manufacture this one. This is the one of the maybe the most primitive textile style, but still being used, and it is best for sweating. So in sweaty summer days, those kind of shirts, I mean, it's comfy. Some blue eyes from Turkey. You know, we are famous with the blue eyes, and you can see in any other countries as well. But in Turkey, you see especially, it's a public belief that it's good for bad luck. So it's protecting you from bad luck. So some for houses, some for vehicles, some for people on themselves. They are wearing as a necklace or a bracelet. Anywhere, any kind, you can see it's even written with Alanya or with the different towns. Anywhere in Turkey, you may find those blue beads. So you see the hayırlı işler.
Agentler bak Alanya, Türkiye, Pamukkale.
Any magnets, any souvenirs. I found one of them, an ashtray. It's a pocket ashtray, for example. You see, it's just with some figures on it, beautiful figures on it. It's a box, just to use it as a ashtray. So do not pollute environment.
Konaklı.
Buradaki ne yaram? Bu bir televizyon tutacağım.
Ünlü oldun yerine. Tamam kötü.
Any more of those Şile bezi stuff you see here? I mean, these are for protecting from the sun with the hoodie as well. It's a very good one, and it's zero petrol, zero synthetic. It's just pure nature. And Turkish delight, of course. You see all those sweet stuff of Turkish kitchen, hayırlı işler. Some teas and some water pipe and some Turkish delight. You see over there, the handmade one with many different nuts. It's delicious, especially the one from Gaziantep. You see this one? We call it sucuk. Bir göstereyim şundan. We call it sucuk, and this one is nuts inside, walnut inside, and outside is just made of syrup of grape. So this one get boiled something like 6-7 hours, and afterwards they are dipping the walnuts or pistachios inside the marmalade, making this one hanging to dry for about a week, and then it's ready to eat. It's something perfect dessert. We are famous with Turkish delight, but there are many more stuff which is just like Turkish delight, even more sweeter. You know, we are the country of baklava, kebab, and Turkish delight. Hayırlı işler.
Yemeden gel.
Eyvallah, sağ ol kardeşim.
Yiyeceğiz.
Sağ ol. Bunu ikiye böleriz, paylaşalım.
Yok abi olmuyor.
Some Turkish delight. It's tasty. I mean, this one is pistachio and some
Dubai chocolate.
noodle-like. It says Dubai chocolate, but it seems more like pistachio. Yummy. Really yummy.
Drink together for coffee is very good.
Yeah, you know, in the early days when sugar wasn't invented yet, Turkish delight used to be eaten together beside Turkish coffee, because coffee, I mean pure coffee, bitter coffee, is actually no good for man. But if you eat it, if you get some sweet beside that, then it's good for the man as well. Let's go. Of course, in this temperature, you need a water gun. I mean, toys all over, but water gun especially nowadays is the most popular selling one everywhere. People fighting from jeep to jeep, from car to car. They are making water fights, and it's you may even find water guns for rent or for sale. Let's go. Hayırlı işler.
Kardeşim.
And another spice shop and Turkish. Hayırlı işler. You see those Turkish teas, this called ihlamur, which is linden. People who is depressed, perfect tea for depression. This one says kış çayı, winter tea. So this one is a winter tea, and it's good for just to heat your body up in the winter time, because in winter time quite humid and it's quite cold as well. Pomegranate, motherland of pomegranate is here, Antalya. In the ancient times, it's called Pamphylia Kingdom. And right now we are in the motherland of pomegranate. That's why you can see over there some pomegranate teas. From flowers of pomegranate, from seeds of pomegranate, or the shell of pomegranate. Those all have been in different manners made a tea and drunk. It's quite delicious. Check. Nar çayı. Eyvallah, hayırlı işler. Dur, merdek var. And of course, it's not only the tea, it's also the sauce. Natural. He offers the better one. So let's see the better one. What's the difference? Nar ekşisi in Turkish we call pomegranate sour sauce. This is what we say, and there is another name called merdek. So this one is very good for making salad as a salad sauce, and beside that you can marinate your meat with that, any kind of meat, red meat or white meat or the fish. You can just marinate from the evening until morning it weighs, and next day you can cook for your barbecues. It will be perfect. There are some, Turkish delight. I just talk about Turkish delight, and also Turkish coffee. Turkish coffee is important. Here you see the sets of Turkish coffee. This one is jasmine, and these are the cups with the hat. You see, it's total traditional style. And over there you see the open one, which is just cooking for the coffee. This one is just 1 or 2 cups, but more than 2 cups you cannot cook coffee with this one. Over there you see the bigger ones. We even have the ones for 10 cups. I mean, when we have a guest, when we have more than 1 cups, more than 2, 3, 4 cups, then better, bigger, larger jezve. Burada kesmek gerekiyor gene. Bigger and larger jezves are important, and those are made of all from copper. This is a traditional handwork in some towns of Turkey. Around Muğla, around Denizli, there are some villages. Both of them called with the same name. It's called yatan. They just make copper work, and they just make iron work there. They are the iron smith and copper smiths over there. That's good. So Turkey is Middle East, all well known with the water pipes. Over there you see water pipes. You see such a beautiful handworks. Even some modern, some new fashion style, like school hats or Turkish flag or like mosaics, many different ones. And the market, I mean, the subject is not only the products of the market, it's also the market itself. And you see that the guys are checking from the government, municipality, health department, and the textile department. They are checking and controlling every single seller in the market as well. So just to make it safe and safer, that's important. And some pearls I see here. Just talk about the blue beads, which is traditional in Turkey, and also you see the pearls. You see over there, very beautiful pearl necklaces and some seashells and some silver, and those are mostly handwork stuff. Mostly in the villages, some ladies they receive this kind of stuff, and while they are sitting in their home, they have the handwork, which is about per day few hours, and per hour they are making, or per line of the stuff they get paid. The Turkey is end of the Silk Road and Spice Road. So right now, all the way from India and China, people have been traveling, carrying their stuff all the way until Anatolia. And right now, here we are at the end of the journey. In front of us is the spice shop. Let's see what spices they have. I talk about the pomegranate, which is from the end of the spice road, is the pomegranate sauce. It's a salad soup. But until this one gets in here, you see all the spices in here, in everyone different color, different shape. You see saffron from Iran or cumin from India. special for already prepared some mixes for chicken or for fish or for Turkish kebab. You see the one peppers, many different colors, and they are just a, a miracle. I call it pharmacy of God. And of course, once you talk about Turkey, you should definitely taste our different kind of teas. So, would you please look at those teas? This one, we call it Karahan or Karabaş, for example. This one is one of the best tea in the world for blood circulation. For blood circulation, look at that. This is called Karahan, Karabaş, or Lavandula stokias. Leaf of bay leaf. That's, you know, the legendary Daphne, the goddess or Greek mythological Daphne. This one is the Daphne leaves, which is very good for cooking fishes or meat. And saffron, you just take few pieces of it. Only that much saffron is actually good enough to make a glass of drink and something like 200 cc water. Boiled water, you just put it in and you will see that the water is turning first to pink, then to the red, and you'll drink it. And every day, if you drink it every day, 7 days, 3 times in 7 days, totally 21 days, and after every 7th day, 1 day break, you will have a cure of saffron. And here there's a daisy. It's just antidepressant. In the evening, if you have an anxiety, if you cannot sleep in the evenings, you should just make a tea of daisy. So you will just relax. You will calm down. I mean, herbal life is a healthy life. Just study more on the herbs. And just after the textile part of the bazaar, we are turning into the vegetables part. So in textile part, there were some teas, some souvenirs, some many more different stuff, mostly textile. But afterwards here, only kitchen part. So let's see, some tropic fruits, some dragon fruits and cocos and mango. These are the mostly tropical fruits, which is growing here in Antalya. I mean, climate of Antalya is subtropical climate. This is the reason why we have here nearly 300 days a year sun, and which is good enough for growing the tropical fruits and vegetables. Let's go. And our most favorite fruit, I mean, which is mine, especially in this season, is the fig. Look at those figs over there. We have. Give us a shawarma. Fig, I mean brown fig, dark blue fig, and white fig, yellow. Bak öteki taraftaki çeşit daha çok. Renk olarak. You see the fig right now, maybe more the most expensive fruit of the market because it is the freshest one. It is the just when it came out one. You see the brown, purple, and yellow green, which is the most delicious fruit of the market, right? And you see here some dried ones. You see, those are already dried, which is ready to transport all over the world. Something like 1.5 kilo. 1,5 kilo gelir mi bu?
Bilmiyorum, bakalım.
About 1 or 1.5 kilo. It's of course a bit dear, but the taste, if you have any problem, especially, that's 1 kg. Some walnuts, I mean fresh walnuts. I'm advising that ladies, they buy it for their husbands if they are not happy with the family night. Just cut it to put walnut inside and make a sandwich of fig and walnut, which is also like this one's orange. And performance of your husband will be very good. Don't worry. Hadi gidelim. Eyvallah. Most favorite fruit. One of the most favorite fruit. I mean, I'm a kind of person who loves eating sweet fruits. And this is honey melon. You should check this. This one is about 1.5 kg honey melon. Honey melon have many different kinds. This one is called kıraç kavunu. Kıraç means place which doesn't have water. So this one is probably growing in the area where there's not much water. And the sun is important. Do you know about turşu? I mean, it's a pastry, conserved vegetables, which is for winter. And to make a conserved vegetables, we should use the young vegetables, which is not ripe yet. If it's ripe, it's already too late to make a conserve. So this one is a young honey melon. It's like cucumber. It tastes very much like cucumber. Plenty of honey melon also looks like cucumber, but this one especially, we use it for salads as well. I mean, if we have our own fields, because to collect such a young honey melon, it's actually lost for the farmer because each one will be something like 10 kilos. So selling 10 kilos or selling not even 200 grams one piece. So this is the reason why young honey melons are quite expensive. But we are making conserved vegetables from this. It's sour and it's perfect in the summer drink, because in the hot summer days, once you drink or eat sour, then it's good. Air conditioning working from inside of your body. Of course, once you are in Turkey, you should taste the Turkish cheese. Look at that. We've got so many different kinds of cheese. This one is well known in some other countries. We see long ones, the skewed ones, pressed ones, tied ones, and the one with the herbs. There are some kind of natural herbs that the farmers collecting, and while producing the cheese, they are mixing that with the milk. So the cheese has totally different taste. Cheese becomes medicine like powerful. And this one is with some other spice inside. These are we call tulum cheese. Tulum cheese we put it inside some bags like stuff. The most primitive way is actually the whole skin of the cow or a goat or not a cow but lamb or a goat. And even with the original one, the one I'm talking about, they just put it in the leather bags of the lamb. So making the cheese inside that, this one they put it into the caves, in cave-like cold areas. I know there was a farmer, he was talking about a cheese he put into the cave, and 22 years later he remembered that he had put that one, the bag of cheese, and he received it after 20 years and they ate it together.
Sprechen Sie gut durch, kein Problem. Ich brauche die lange Zeit nicht waren. Hallo, herzlich willkommen. Also, wie uns ist meine Stadt hier. Mein Name ist Mehmet Özdemir. Okay? Ich bin auch die 21 Jahre arbeite in Pazar. Das ist mit uns Oliven, die alle von selber gemacht. Schau mal, das ist mit Mandel, das ist Kalamata, das ist von Bursa. Schau mal, die alle von selber gemacht, die Oliven. Das ist mit Paprika, das ist mit Knoblauch. Schau mal. Aber die alle schmeckt so lecker, alles so frisch. Aber komm. Schau mal. Das ist mit Mandel, auch wir von selber gemacht. Das ist mit Nüssen. Das ist osmanische Helva. Auch so schmeckt so lecker, aber selber gemacht. Komm. Schau mal. Das ist von Käse, ist von Gouda. Das ist von Niederland-Käse. Das ist auch so Gouda, ist Niederland-Käse. Das ist Käse, ist Höhlenkäse. Die von Ziegenkäse, die 4 Jahre die Höhlen gewartet, die Käse hier. Das ist von Maasdam, auch von Niederland-Käse. Die originalische Frigo-Käse ist Maasdam-Käse. Das ist Danny Blue, Gorgonzola, Danny Blue, Roquefort. Das ist von selber gemacht, die Butter. Also, Dankeschön für dich. Schönen Tag, ich bin hier.
This part of the market is only the villager sellers. So those villagers sellers, they are just collecting the vegetables or the items from their own garden, and they bring it from their own tree. They just bring it here. So the shape of the vegetables is not like the professional farmed vegetables, but the taste of the vegetables are much more tastier than the other ones. Let's go and see them. Look at the peppers, for example, red peppers. We bake them just like a barbecue, and the shapes of them are quite big, but they are not resembling each other. Colors are different, so it doesn't look that beautiful actually, but it tastes much better than the look beautiful one. Güzel. Gel bak şu domatesleri çekelim. Hayırlı işler, kolay gelsin. Televizyona çekim yapıyoruz. Tanıtım yapıyoruz. And one of the lady which is selling directly from her own garden, she has some figs which I love. I'm gonna buy now, and tomatoes. If you check the tomatoes, I mean this is what I want to show you. They're not in the same shape of with each other, but they are so delicious. I mean, once you cut them, it is like you're gonna want to make a barbecue on the grill. It is that tasty. And cucumbers, small size cucumbers, and lemons, which is just product of this year, not from last year. And hunnap. Yesterday I jumped into one of the garden and I collected some hunnap, but it's all thorns that stuck into my arm. Yesterday I had a pain. So here I can buy directly without jumping into anyone's garden. And we call it semizotu. I mean, I don't know this one in English or any other language. Semizotu, which is full of omega-13. And it's very good for the people who has digestion problem, who cannot go to toilet. And this young boy is working in here selling all those stuffs. And this young boy is also working in here and helping his family for selling his stuff. But they come so early, something like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And his brother's sleeping over there. You see? Sen de merhaba de.
Hello, hello.
Adın ne söyle?
Hasan.
My name is Hasan Can ya.
His name is Hasan Can.
Hadi let's go.
Let's go, goodbye.
When you go to supermarket buy some vegetables in one category, they are all of them in the same color or similar sizes or same category. And here you see, once you say pepper, you see 3-4 different colors in the peppers. This is from her own garden. Hayırlı işler olsun ablam. And banana. Banana is local banana. You see over there the green bananas, which actually we Turkish people don't like green bananas. We prefer the yellow banana. Oh, everywhere is yellow. But nowadays, because of the commercial problems, they are collecting the bananas while it's still green. And also new thing, banana is not locally from Turkey. It's about 50 years ago brought in Turkey, and it's been started farming in 50 years ago, and since then it is in Turkey well known. Only in the south and southwest corner of Turkey growing bananas, and here Alanya is actually the heart of the banana farming, and they are even baking it, cooking it just like potato or just like some other vegetables. They are cutting and cooking it, which I saw in tropic countries. And the yellow ones already sweet. We are not cooking it anymore. It's just peel it off and eat it. And you see different sizes: green ones, yellow ones, and the smaller one. This smaller one is actually much more sweeter than the bigger one. So local people prefer those kinds of small bananas. And kudret narı, we call it in Turkish. Kudret narı is which means power pomegranate. Actually, it doesn't. The name and the vegetable doesn't have any connection. In Southeast Asia, they call it bitter melon. They harvest it while it's still green. But in Turkey, we don't do like this. We wait it until it turns to orange, and from this bitter melon, we make a medicine. We use it just for medicine because it's not tasty at all. I mean, in Asia, they cook it, and after getting cooked, it gets tasty. But here in Turkey, we don't use it in the same manner. It's a very helpful medicine. We put it in the olive oil and make it wait under the sunlight for 3 months. And after waiting 3 months under the sunlight, it turns into a medicine the vegetable just disappears in the olive oil, and it is turning to some kind of still not tasty oil, but we just put it onto any kind of scars or after bites for the insects. Also, any kind of wounds inside the body. Just every night, one spoon of that oil, it will be healing the inner wounds as well. So using it as a medicine, one of the most valuable stuff in each house, it should be used. Tamam. Hayırlı işler olsun. Green vegetables, which is for the salads, we love that. I mean, you know, parsley and fresh mint. I don't know most of their English name actually. Some fresh onion and some mushrooms, the cultured mushroom we call it. You know, cultivated mushroom, and very healthy. I mean, just had a soup of mushrooms this morning, which was quite healthy, and I still feel good. It's already for the afternoon. Let's go. Some sweet corn, fresh sweet corn. You see all over the different kind of different size of the corns. The raw ones. If you want to buy the raw ones, you can cook it in your home. But if you say no, I don't have time, I don't have equipment, whatever. You want to get ready one, either boiled one or either barbecued one. Let's have one. Which one you like? Grilled one or the boiled one?
Boiled.
Boiled one. Bir tane kaynamışından ver ablam. Bir tane de bana kızarmışından ver. Sıcak mı? Ha, azıcık bir tuzlayıver güzelce. We put some salt on it. I mean, sweet corn and some salt. Packing its own leaves. Çevir abla şu mısırları sen de.
Ben de alın. Para vermeyin. Buraya gel.
Tamam, teşekkür ederiz.
Bana verin.
And as a final sport, sweating, getting tired. Bir daha bir yasalım madem. Hayırlı işler olsun. And as a final sport of the bazaar, you either get yourself a white sweet corn or you get some juice, some watermelon or some orange juice, something to drink, and you are ready to go home. Let's go.